let's see if that worked. Let's see if it... Alright. Did that work? Let's see if it's able to listen to it except me, so I'm waiting for the playback. Is he going to play back past me? Oh, right. Yes? No? Alright, let's see if... Okay, here's some volume from me. Okay. Let me know if you can... Oh, no, that's... Need that still. Let me know if you can hear me. Greetings, one and all. Got a goal up. Let's see if we can get that goal. Welcome to, what is it even today? It is a Wednesday. Wednesday. Let's get yeah, we're doing another AI ChatGPT creation live. This is when you will do your tremendous prompts, and we will see what it creates. Only done by you guys today, and we haven't done a live since last week, so any and all support helps tremendously. Would be absolutely wonderful as we, rely on this help to do what we do here. So let me just share. So yes, put in your suggestions and I will get them processing. Good to do that early so I can get this going while I talk to you all about things and bobs. Join us live now for the fun. As you can see from the fun thumbnail, a lot of fun power in the power of the AI. Wow. Right. All of the many Trekyards groups, because it is just me, obviously. So I'm doing so I've got to do all the different things. Okay, got the carry over. Good. And good. All right. That is submitted. That is not submitted. Come on, you. All right. Okay, good. All right. So yes, we are creating art today. Sound. Alright. I can hear me on the live. Okay, good. Alright, so yes. What do you mean I can hear me? We are creating art today. Who can hear me, who can't me? Because I can hear me on the live. It's on the public version. I can hear me on the live. Okay, good. Alright, so yes. What do you mean I can hear me? What do you mean I can hear me? Who can hear me? Who can hear me? Who can't me? Because I can hear me on the live. Again, I hear me on both. Public version. I'm okay. Yeah, a little bit low. Why would I be? Well, there you go. I jumped me by a whole load. Wonderful Audacity went down, but I've been doing audio the whole time. No issue there. Audacity is. Okay, that might have just jumped to 1,000,000,000%. Now it should be super higher. So anyone who heard me, great. Lower it now. And we're not. Raise it now. Let me know, as it seemed to be going fine. yeah, so welcome back to another chat with you all. Got some fun AI art create. As always, you guys super chat in your prompts, your thoughts, your curveballs. You guys will create the main thrust of live, and it can be anything. We like serious ones, of course, and all this goes towards the channel, of course, in the time between, you know, new track and not new track. We encourage silliness, but also a little bit of the consciousness of the ChatGPT. Thanks, Mark. ChatGPT, you know, doesn't like all the copyrights, so we recommend sticking Trek. Doesn't love wars, sometimes does. Doesn't like Sailor Moon for some reason, as Classic Free all knows. No Sailor Moon, don't know. Trek is good. I personally love what ifs that are interesting, a bit different. We also can take pictures from different movies. So, for example, if you say, take a shot of Picard on the Enterprise D bridge and tell it to put him in, I don't know, a winter sweater, right? That's silly and kind of more controllable. That's the what if I'm looking for here. But as always, you guys have the power. Let's see who is here to join us in this later live. Because so I basically got back from Kent only 40 minutes ago. So obviously I was missing the original time. Stuart is unwell at the moment, but we can't really go without doing the lives for you all. So I jumped in and did the solo one. Hopefully you guys will have some fun for us. We'll go for an hour planned, but if you guys super chatting some great prompts, I'll continue because that is where the fun is. Lots of options. I've got a few fun ones on my own that I've prepped that we can have some fun looking at while I put in you guys submitted ones. And as I have in the goal, we've got 23 minutes to have 10 fives, so it's 8 more fives, and we'll get a bonus one that I will do for that. Hi Olivia, hi Dan, hi Mark, hi Michael, hi Dave, hi Tim, hi Neil, hi Chris, hi Cat Boots, hi Captain Corky, hi Tim, hi Chuck, as always, hi Terence, and hi me at the start. Alright. Right, Mark, you have a elaborate one. Let me get that in and I will read it, because that is a... Okay, let me give that the best chance possible and find a picture of David as well. So yeah, submit your AI things. As you can see, this was AI created. What do we think of the first one? Which I guess I should do that. Yes. All right. What do we think of the first one? Give us a review of the details or not. I love when they do L codes. Okay, right, let's do this then. So, picture of David Marcus going to Star Trek 2. The Wrath of the Khan. The Wrath of the Khan. Right, at the end there's some good close-ups of David. Alright. Now, Mark, you've been very specific here. We'll see what the hell it wants from that. Because I don't know. Okay, very, very specific. Okay, right, so Mark Lawrence is David, Kirk's son, as a reference came in, had children and they are capturing their own Starfleet ships in the TNG era. Let's go with one grandson, one granddaughter, and one non-binary grandchild, all with the Kirk swagger and confidence. Well, okay then. And classic, who is here? The manic, crazy man he is. Oofed it, effort. Realistic, sexy Beckett Mariner, and what her face, and what's her face in Starbase 80. Ah, okay. Okay, see, I gotta phrase that. Okay, so live action version of the gals from Starbase 80. Okay, I can do that. Gotta find a shot of them. But let me know what you think of the one I've just created for the Khan image first, as I... let's see. So Trekyards with lower decks. Starbase 80 was which episode? Okay, okay. No, not that episode. Not that episode. That episode, alright. Great shot of the gals. Oh yes, at the end when they're all cheery. Okay, cool. Okay, Mark, interesting. Can you recreate this, but in a live action real render? Okay, Mark, you can get 2 for the price of 1. Well, I mean, put 30 in, so whatever the price of whatever. So thank you. And then Classic says, yep, so Barrett. And then Olivia says, what if Khan was found with Pike's Enterprise from Strange Worlds? Love that. That is excellent. Excellent. Ah, okay, Mark. Well, that's generating. Let's talk about this first one first. So we've got, yeah. So this one I asked it to make. I asked it to make Wrath of Khan in Star Trek 4. They asked, what did you mean by that? And it said the bounty. I said, sure, the bounty, whatever. So that is Admiral Kirk, pretty good Admiral Kirk. I have no complaints in a Khan version, which is actually kind of a cool, kind of like leather biker Khan, sort of like the Khan badge. Spock, but not. It is Klingon. No complaints there. And I mean, I feel like if you gave me enough clues, I would guess it was. I would guess it was Star Trek 4: The Bounty. I mean, the Elkas are trying to be Kirk, but I mean, considering that's, as I've said before, artificially made James T. Kirk, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. And yeah, just the detail. I mean, if we zoom in, which I can do because it's higher res than that. It's one of those things that if you took this and, you know, manually improved the faces, and the face of the coach, pretty darn good. Yeah. Dog tags. Interesting dog tags. Yeah, I like Khan's outfit. I imagine if Otoy, who did Unification, did this, you could have, you know, the very similar looking man, and then you add the extra Khan-ness onto him. But Mark, we have got 2. Very interested in them. So I will, to reiterate, as I always do with Stuart, David had children and they're captaining their own starships. That is hard to generate, but whatever. Let's go with 1 grandson, 1 granddaughter, and 1 non-binary grandchild, all with Kirk swagger and confidence. So we've got, this is David's children and Kirk's grandchildren. Okay. So I was playing some animated stuff a second ago, so that's what gave me animated style. Hey, Perpetual Era Studios, great job. Super chat your prompt. I will put it in. So that's the CG version, although the animated. Great uniforms. I mean, I put a shot of David. I can definitely see David in the left and right people. Uniform is very interesting. To the right, but this is still lower deck style, which definitely makes sense. That was the animated. I said redo it in live action, and there you go. And in fairness, that is very interesting. Yeah, the fact they can make a cartoon people and make them real people. Mark, what do you think? I mean, it's TNG era. I mean, the guy, you know, looks. Trek is difficult though. Yeah, do you have any specific re-roll for this as a question? One of them in the captain's chair or older, as you say. Anything with a re-roll? Because that's pretty good. I mean, you know, considering created from the other image. Oh, let's change the coral to the reverse angle for some reason. I don't know why. Now, do you want me to try, like, Mark, adding a... Because again, you're 30, like a Kirk, an old Kirk with them? Grandad Kirk, maybe? Family picture with yeah. I mean, it's up to you. What about doing a family picture version of this, but with Kirk and David in the shot? Yeah. I like it. All right, let's do classics, which is Mariner and the Elorian friend I don't remember the name of. From Vortex. And what's the lady from Starbase? AT Vortex. Let's see, what is her name? Her name is Freeman. Cassia Knox, there we go. And Cassia Knox. Alright, that's going. Yeah, Mark, I like it too. And I really like Olivia's Khan finds. Yeah, so I'm gonna, Olivia, for your $5, well, if Khan Enterprise found my Pike's Enterprise, I'm gonna find a specific shot from Wrath of Khan. I really like these being, usable. Wrath of Khan is season 1. It was right near the end of season 1. Gosh, 29 episodes for... Jeez, that's so many. Space Seed TNG. Oops. Space Seed is episode 124. So what I want to do is I want to find a picture. I want to find a picture of Khan specifically in the sick bay. No, in the briefing room. And I want to tell it to swap out the TOS cast for Stranger Worlds cast. That's a really good idea. A really, really good idea. Gotta find Space Seed. And I love how it's 26 and yet it does not appear anywhere. There we go. All right. So near the end when Khan is... Now I wonder if it'll make Khan in the other outfit. I wonder. Okay, Khan's having dinner with them. There we go. Well, I want a wide angle of the... Oh, see, it's kind of a good angle. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. And again, submit what you'd like, guys. Alright, so Classic for Reels is make a photo reel version of these fine lasses. So I use this as a reference shot, on them both in the same shot. And asking for such things, we gained this for our troubles. I mean, mostly got the lower decks. Right. Live action. This image. That's pretty interesting. Didn't get Mariner's nationality necessarily perfectly right. This is a shot from TOS space seed. Can you remake this image but as if space seed wizard was actually part of the 2024 Strange New Worlds show. Use sets cast actor. Right, interesting. Alright, let's have a look. Trevor, just a fun community thing we're doing with you guys. As a fun thing, you know. We go watch our ship that starts Saturday about the Romulan flagship from season 1 of Picard. We did rankings on the ships, the tech, the costumes, the everything. This is another fun show we do. Yeah, fun with you guys. 24 of you watching. Creating some interesting stuff. The fun what ifs, user generated, and we love user generated fun. So there you go. We do it so you don't have to, or know it works. So I'll wait for that one to generate. I asked earlier. That's very, very dark. I took a screen cap from TMP and I said, make it first contact. Yeah, this shot. Can I make that brighter? Probably. What do we think of that? I just love the fact it gets uniforms right. That's so interesting. Let's see. Format. Adjustments. Right. There we go. Beautiful. Hi Darren, I sent an email. Just got back to the house. He's ill with health care needed to happen, etc. So here I am, showing the flag and doing the stuff for you guys to have some fun, see you all, and support the channel all at the very same time. Oh, interesting. Okay. Olivia, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, what do you think of this, guys? I love how good he gets the uniforms. I'm really impressed by that. Well, they include his belt. Got for the first time, the badge is pretty darn correct, which is awesome. I mean, neither Sulu or Kirk look perfect, but that's absolutely fine. Yeah, what do you guys think of this one? Actually, silly question perhaps. Who in the chat owns a first contact uniform in general? Can you use this image of David, Marcus, kids and make a family picture as if it's a family day at a event? Include an old Captain Picard and a properly old David Marcus. Proud dad and dad. Alright, got that one going. Ah, Joshua. Sorry about the flat tire again. That is unfortunate. Sorry about that, and hope Farragut went well. Look forward to seeing it whenever it appears. Hey, as is the thing, Josh, any prompt, super chat in, and I will throw it in. But we've got Olivia's, which I find rather interesting, as I often do. So, I submitted this image. I want to test it, you know. Here's a reference shot of, you know, of Spacesuit. And we challenged it, Olivia, the $5. Oh, that's the previous one. What if Khan was found by Pike's Enterprise and the Strange World? That is what we got. So it did do the uniforms. It added someone new in the frame. Khan is not recognised to be Khan, but kind of got an Uhura, kind of got... I mean, the sculpture in the middle looks amazing. Did it change the sets? Yes. Did it make them Stranger Worlds? Maybe. I mean, I got Kirk and Kirk and Spock's uniforms. Well, I got Kirk's uniform pretty good. I mean, from nothing, that's pretty good. It kind of reminds me of Tom Hiddleston's Loki. Does Khan in this? Well, I did a funny thing. I just kind of funny Mark. I did a funny thing. So I took the thing, I made a funny picture, but I typoed myself. So get ready for something you weren't expecting. Family picture of Marcus's, David Marcus, and friend. I typed an old Picard and old Kirk. Oops. My bad. Okay, Olivia's next one is have the Enterprise D in a battle with a Klingon bird of prey. Now, ship ones, it can do really well or really terrible. So let's see. Create an epic and cinema image of... Okay, nice and vague. Could do anything from that. I like it. And then classic real Empress Giorgio and Lieutenant Garen. On the bridge of the Excelsior filming an ad. Okay. Okay. See, I like this. Now, Classic, you're tempting me. You task me, Classic. To get a shot of them from the movie and then actually put them on. Yeah, okay, I've still got the movie. Good, right, that's fine. Although, where were they together? In a shot of the film? I don't know. Let's just ignore that fact and just... Okay, so that's Garrett. And... that... Oh. I want Giorgio. Now, if I do the shot outside, am I going to go a bit too outsidey? That's too dramatic. That's too... That's green. That's fine. Okay, let's do... Okay, let's go with that. And then the Excelsior. So now we need a shot from Star Trek 3. What do you think, Mark, of this classic... of this classic thing? Okay, Excelsior. So that would be... Obviously we want Star Trek 6 one, obviously. And we'll go for something early in the movie because that's when you have some wides. Hopefully. I'll go with that. Not the best wide, but... Oh, okay, Olivia. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, so classics verbatim. Can we create an image of... Okay. That's interesting. Okay, let's give that a go. Ooh, Olivia Triborg. $5 a triple Borg. I like that a lot. Thank you, commentary 1 on. Appreciate that. I mean, if you If you want to see my writing, go look at my fan films, Power 5 fan films. I have, you know, a lot of them. I think I have 33 releases so far. We have one out in June, hopefully. Go look. Right, Mark. Looking great. Not sure who the front and centre is. So yeah, that's you asked the 3 Marcus's children, grandchildren, and then the bottom is meant to be the old David Marcus, and I mistyped Picard versus Kirk. So it's Picard with old Marcus and family. So it's trying to be Marcus from Star Trek 2. But I like the fact I like the portrait vibe. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so Olivia's one was the Enterprise D in a battle with a bird of prey. Very straightforward prompt, but a lot of details to get right or wrong. So that is what. Oh, okay. Now look at that. Look at those bastards, which is the thing that I say and I mean. Make it a bit brighter. Oh, it's too bright. Okay, so it is. I was about to say reasonably close to Enterprise D there, but it kind of isn't. Oh, so out of 10 with. Oh no, we've. Close though, close though. I'll do a 45-minute new goal. If we get that, that'd be great. Yeah, so this has. This is pretty good. I do not mind the engines with the Basards. Not bad at all. And in fact, it's really kind of sleek, isn't it? Phase strips, right? It's firing on what is it doing? Why is it firing on 2 things? Why is it green and orange? I don't know. But it got the windows, it got the impulse engines, got the phaser strips, missed the impulse engines, the other ones. Bird of Prey is wrong, but it's not actually bad. I kind of like the laser coming out of it. Actually kind of interesting. Yeah. I'd call that a win. I would call that a win. I like that. And you create a What do you think, Olivia? What do you think? Let us know. Yeah, some great ideas already so far. Yeah, classic. It does feel like something like a Ross. Yeah. It has Stowe vibes, really. They've done something there. It's kind of like a thumbnail sort of thumb and thumbnail style back of your engine. It's really not bad, and like a piece of concept art, it ain't that bad. Yeah, Olivia, it really is. I think it is. Which is pretty cool. So I rather like that. I would call that another success. Alright, next. This is a very specific one by our friend Classic. He challenged Empress Giorgio and Lieutenant Garrett on the bridge of the Excelsior, filming an ad for the new Samsung 31 Plus tricorder. Well, I submitted images of them all to get as much info as possible, and you know what? I mean, that's exactly what you asked for. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I will say that in theory, if you were to say Classic, say, take this image and create a behind-the-scenes picture of taking of the ad, for example, you have to make elaborate details around something. That sort of thing would be very interesting. I'm just saying. Or like a wide angle of this, or, you know, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, what do you guys think? Giorgio. Borg. That's great. Ooh. Okay, Brett Dean, like that. Let us know what you think of this shot. Okay, that one's primed once it cools down. Alright, what do you guys think? Because I'm rather pleased with that. Classic is having a real good time with that, as I think he should. Dan Ben, LOL! Joshua Owen, Sam's tricorder. Yes, that's the thing we all coined here when we did our review of the Section 31 tricorder. It was just a phone in a phone case, and therefore people were joking about, you know, it's just a future version of the phone, and Classic has made that more of a thing. Yep. But the lights is great. Yeah. I love this. Oh, sorry, I love the Rathacon guy behind them. Really good job. Really like that. That is a great use of that. All right, next. Olivia had asked for the scary thing in the known universe of Triple Borg. Cuteness will be assimilated. Cuteness is futile. Now, of course, it's misunderstood slightly what Tribble is, but you could argue it's making it more deadly by adding face. But yeah, Tribble Borg. Oh, Josh, finally. That is a... How long was that postage? Did you go for like 3-day postage? Good man. Good man. Yeah, I wish things were going quite as well here. Hey ho. Hey ho. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, what do you think? So, Borg Tribble. I mean, I quite like it. Of course, it looks more like a, gosh, like a baby Wookiee face. But, I mean, it was pretty cute. Happy is confusing. Yeah. And would they give Tribbles faces? Maybe it's more deadly. I don't know. I don't even know. I like it though. I do like it. Right, what do you guys think? Let us know of the Tribble. Let us know what this one is generating. Maze. Yes, it was not good. It was not good. Ooh, classic. That's a fun one. The baseball. Okay, Olivia Enterprise Z. Okay. Can you create a logical pro the famous but yes, well, okay, we'll go for ranking again. How do you guys rank this out of 10 for successful? Vote now. Out of 10 for a successful creation for a Borg Tribble. Out of 10. I would give this... Face is the problem. I think successful Tribble-like creature. Borgified, small, cute thing. Like if it's a Star Wars alien Tribble-fied or a Borg-fied, like 9 out of 10. As a Tribble, definitionally, it's broken a little bit. So I'd say a 6. More for the Borg thing. But that's just because, you know, it isn't quite there. But conceptually, really freaking cool. Maze 5 out of 10. Josh 8.5. Yeah, broad thoughts. Pretty great though. Pretty great. Alright, now we've got the... Oh, hello. Yes. Alright, so the next one we have in this tremendous lineup already. A very specific prompt. Very specific. So it was Brett Dean, $5. Thanks so much. Riker gets the crew to attend his jazz concert on the holodeck with a band that has hollow jazz stars and a Vulcan on drums with neon green symbols. Yeah. We've got Vulcan drums, which are neon green. Got Riker in their own colour. Okay. Got a crew forced to be there. You can see a holodeck on the edge. Got that. And some potentially hollow jazz in the back. Giant jazz singers at the back. Bit too much grey for TNG. And they have the wrong uniform. But yeah. That would be a fun, like, if the colour was right, the uniform. Like a fun coaster for your a mouse pad is what I'm picturing. Yes. Yeah, I know it's Thomas Riker, isn't it? It's cool. I like that a lot. What do you guys think? Are you sold? Are you sold? I like it. Yeah. God, a Vulcan drum would be intense. Be so just professional, wouldn't he? Oh, concept art, man. This thing's not the best at concept art. Okay, let's start classics and I'll show Olivia's next one. Can you create a still frame from a live action movie which featured... Yes. Alright, so we've got, thanks for jazz, I like that. Pretty great, pretty great. So the next one is Olivia's, I believe. Yes, Olivia. She wants the Enterprise F. Now I did specifically ask for a evolution from the previous Enterprises. So there we go. What do we all think? The official Enterprise F. Enterprise F. Mirror universe. Oh shit, yeah. There's well, actually, it's quite like the... Gosh, what's it called? It's quite like the Protostar. If you just look at the way the engines connect to the main hull and the back bit, that's very Protostar-y. Swap themselves, of course. The neon lights, don't mind. I kind of like the reflectors. Don't mind that at all. The wings are a bit odd. Nacelles aren't bad. And one with the FB. Oh, gosh, I have no idea. Oh, Z, sorry. Could be anything. Could be anything, really, from 80 years to 100. Looks too angular. It is very angular. Looks like it slipped into a carrier thing in the front. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, it does kind of. There's a distinct hull color difference. Hey, I mean, you know, if that's a saucer and it kind of separates and stuff, not against that. Yeah, it's not amazing, obviously. It's got a couple of interesting things. I wouldn't have guessed the pointy front, but Prometheus and etc. says there's a few precedents for that. Okay, what do you guys think? Vote now out of 10 for this. Out of 10 for quality of Enterprise as I get the next one ready to go. Alright. Goodness. What a specific request. I like it. Alright. Federation and Iconian combined, yeah. Little bit. Classic. Well, the Enterprise G is at least 100 years from the Enterprise G in the prime timeline. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And it's just a 10th of the letter. Yeah. Very possible. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I assume that when they made the J, they didn't plan for the F to be so close to the E, possibly. And the G to be so close to the F, possibly. Yeah. Or the J to be older, of course. We just don't know when it was made, per se. I like that. Yeah, it's both different and also very AI made. And that's okay. That's okay. Alright, now a bold one. Let me zoom in a little bit. Although it's a good baseball field, so we can kind of get a sense of the details. A lot of faces I had to make there. A lot of faces. A lot of faces indeed. So... how's that? Yeah, okay. So this was the request by... classic game, classic film. The crew of the Enterprise D and the crew of the Enterprise E playing a baseball game. Very simple prompt, but effective. So we've got 2 Captain Picards for some reason. Which is ironic because they're giving two Worfs and not think much of it, but no. Right, so we've got obviously Picard and Picard, obviously Quark, obviously Cisco, cool. Obviously a Worf. I do feel like they've done a decent job at each side. The grey uniforms being now First Contact. I appreciate the effort. And everyone's being in a sort of coloured version. So I like that. Niners, it knew that. That's awesome. Well done. But maybe the one in the middle is Dax-ish. But maybe Cassidy if you're being generous on the left. But Roy, the right. I don't see anybody from the TNG cast on the right except the Picard. But hey, cool image. Confusing. But cool. That's weird. Right, what do you guys think about this then? Because people put in for this, what do you guys think? Olivia's next one is a confusing one, which sounds great. Oh shit! Ah, no, don't do that. Ah, no, stop. Okay. Star Trek. Okay. Right, that is a very unique suggestion. So what do you guys think? The TNG versus the DS9 cast. What do we think? Don't recognise any of them. Yeah. 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 But hey, great effort. I commend them for their effort. It's still pretty cool in its own way. Now, next one is a real... All things considered, it's pretty great. This was from Brent. Thank you, Brent. Oh, Brett, sorry. Brett, thank you, Brett. Tasha Yar with Lieutenant Castillo on an awkward double date. A diner with Armus and a smitten Packard. Now it did get Tasha. Didn't get Castillo. Did get Armus. Packard at New Weird Alien. Definitely looks awkward. I kind of like the diner. A bit Star Warsy. They're not having fun. I'll say that. Well, one of them is. I love how Armus is really... He's on the side of the humans. Oh, that is a bit daft. What do you guys think? Would you recognise what we're trying to do here? Would you? I feel like I might. What do you guys think? Yeah, it did nail it. But yeah, Castillo, I'd have to definitely feed it in some images. Although, hey, if he made it back into the timeline for a double day after the movie, he would be swapped into teenage uniform. So that is fair. What a fun choice to have the neon lighting outside the window. Hey, and windows. Now, is that almost more terrifying? Doesn't look great. I would not be thrilled to see him in my face. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I gotta jump straight to that. That's pretty awesome. The epic movie, apparently. The epic movie by Olivia Julius. I have no other instructions here. I think we want to see the movie poster of everyone's favourite Star Trek crime fighter, Fleet Porn. I swift back as he's taking on his worst enemy, Olivia. And there we go. Fleet Porn versus Olivia. The film poster. And boy, she looks as sly as you do. I think it's true. That's crazy. Crazy! What do we all think? Sofa. Alright, that is pretty special. What do you all think? Yeah, cartoon it was. Yeah, I'm sure. Ooh, classic. That's interesting. That's interesting. Nostromo. That is a very interesting request. And I'm going to include that as the next one's generating and let that go. What do you think, Olivia? What do you guys think of this? The official crime fighting movie. Official. Yeah, Maze, DS9 and Bowman 5, both pretty great. Then you have SG1, of course, taking in or coming over and doing amazing work as well in the end of the 90s into the 2000s. Classic. It's What Her Face Brother. Is there any cat in Lower Decks? Don't know. And Mark Lawrence, did the poor in Fleet part influence this or what? Yeah, I think so. Because what the hell is a Fleet paw? What is it? I don't know. But you know what? It went with something. I like it a lot. Classic. I mean, you. Knowing copyright. Copyright. Hello, Raj. Hello. Yeah, but she's looks less furry and nice. Trying to think of who then. Oh no, that's pretty great. Oh dear. Oof, that is a sad image. For the next one, oh dear. Pretty great though. Pretty great. Okay. Can you remake this from the famous franchise into a Star Trek design? Keep available. Okay, let's see if that passes the copyright. Now there's a first hurdle if it doesn't like it starting, and then it'll swap, and then come on you. Alright, let's let it go through. Let's see if it lets it finish through. What do you all think? Foxy Star Trek, yeah? I like that. I like that. Wow. So I did say put it on Stuart's sofa. Fine. But boy. Wow. Yeah. Classic Thrill, $5. Captain Stuart Foley and Commander Sam Cochran become visibly sick after reviewing the Section Thrill movie. I wouldn't say sick, but we look very, very unhappy. Hey K70, hello. We're doing AI created art. We've had some wonderful stuff so far. Submit your ideas, support the channel, and get them created right in front of your eyes. Madness. Madness. Let's have a look. Tiana, yes. Anything away from Star Trek Wars starts to bore me. Oh, wow. See, I like all sci-fi pretty much. For me, there's no anti-one, pro the other. They're all different. They are all different. And they all do different things. Oh, it's still thinking. It's still thinking the next one. Alright, well, I'll do my next my prepped ones that I have ready to go. So I asked... Oh, yes. I mean, this is pretty impressive. So I said, what if, because I like this as a what if concept, what if there was a robot on Enterprise D bridge? Now, gotta love the genuine closeness of everything in this scene. Really good Riker and Data. Wow, gotta commend them for that. Robot's pretty cool. I really like the collar. He's got his own robot collar. That's a really nice touch. That mimics the other one. Combat is excellently done. Wow. Bridge, clearly what it is. Even the L cars have some similarity. The doors are several doors, but that's really good. What do you guys think? And that's what I mean. Simple what if concepts. You know, what if there was a... Yeah. That's all we kind of had to say. That's really impressive. What do you guys think? Let us know. As the next one is really thinking. It's really trying to think about this one classic. And I've got to wait for it, so let's see what happens. Let's have a look. Maze. Some. Yes. Captain Riker. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Captain Riker, indeed. Well, Data's a bit thin there. He's just chilling out. But cool android. I really like that. I mean, it's very mechanical, obviously, but like, it's not organic. It's not sleek looking, though it kind of is. I don't know. It's cool. Yes, classic. They are befuddled. What? I like that. Alright, classic. It's still thinking about your one. You might have confused it a bit much. It is not doing anything. It is just sort of sitting there. Because A does not like A then. Let's see if I reset the... Well, it is not doing anything, so I have to keep doing my ones and or give up on it because you have thrown too much of a wrench. But I don't know until we do it. This one wasn't so much of a success. I would say... how do I just stretch it? There we go. This I thought was not very successful. I asked it to Take a still from TMP. And add a Klingon bridge crew. It's not unsuccessful, but I would not say inspired. What do you guys think? It has got very confused. Right, well, I'll keep doing my ones. I didn't do that many of, but if it, you know, you break it too much, I gotta go back to old ones because there's only so many I made. That's, oh shit! Alright, this one I think is also reasonably successful. This, of course, was what if there was a Borg crew member on the Voyager. Jeremy's pretty great. It understood Voyager's doors. Uniform, wonderful. Combat, yeah, mostly. Security, kind of. Random security, fine. Borg, I mean, hey, hair's interesting. Oh, it's like a mechanical gill. Ugh. That's not great. But no, you can imagine being humanized a bit. Is that the next one? Yes, it's okay. Cool. Let's have a look. Ah, Fleet Poor. You're so late. You're so late. You're so late. Yes, revelations were had. The movie. The movie. Why didn't you tell us about the movie that you're starring in? Why? We all would love to hear it. And you didn't. And yes, that is Olivia's sly smile. Oh dear! Hi, Gorgonzola. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Fleet Poor, you've not seen Lower Decks? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Who do you think you are? What? Yes, what do you guys think of the Fleet Poor movie poster part 2? And I've got that's a couple. Let's create the wording of this. Here's the star of let's see. Picard season 3 uniform. That's close enough. Isiana Talana. I think that... But yeah, what do you think of Foley? How cool is that? Yes, Gorgonzola, probably. Probably. Alright, we've got 2 for classic. Excellent. Mr. Cheeky Man trying to tease it. So, he asked for the Star Trek, I'm going to read it out, the USCSS Nostromo, didn't know there was a prefix there, but to scare around ChatGPT's copyright limitations, it completely redone as a starfish ship. So there you go. Left is reference, the right is the Star Trek Nostromo. You know what? Pretty good saucer. I'm going to say, Death Rest makes a lot of sense. What do you guys think? I quite like that. I'll be honest. It really isn't bad. The texturing is cool. I like the use of colour. Although, what is it thinking? Classic. But we love you. Helps us go. Helps us go. Yeah. A few crazy people help us go. It's weird. The registry is 5308, and then it isn't 886503. What is it doing? Why is it doing that? Not bad though. Not bad at all. Marquee ship, yeah. Yep. A little bit. Yeah, well, yeah, fleet more. Good. Orville meets Dog SG1. Yeah, a little bit. And second, we don't need a reference for that, he asked for a Star Trek X-Wing. And didn't fight me on this, which is actually kind of great. There you go. Star Trek X-Wing. That's interesting. What do you guys think? Out of 10, because there is warp engines now. The angles are pretty different. Cockpit's still there. The pennant, the pennant's pretty good. It's got some charm, I will say. What do you guys think? Oh, classic. Thank you. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's definitely something. I think that's actually pretty good. Like, it's not as good as either, but it's like, I mean, it's a bit of both. What do you guys think? Okay, give us out of 10. Right now, out of 10. I kind of like it. Let me send this one to Stuart. Can I actually... sent to the old... Alright, so we did that one. Ooh, okay, class. That's a difficult one. Okay, Star Trek. Check Murph. Oh. Do we want season 1 Murph? Probably season 1 Murph. Oh, ah. Star Trek Moopsie. Okay. That is very specific. Both from Moopsie and Battle of Death Plus run by Trekyardians. Okay. Is that still visible? Yes, okay, cool. Minutia one is Nerf. Is Oopsie. Hell knows the time for that. That's a great idea. Oh, classic madman. It's too Kelvin-y. Is it? What do you mean Kelvin-y? What do you mean Kelvin-y? I'm interested. Pen started Discovery shell out of 10. Well, not bad. Okay. It's kind of interesting. This was Tom Paris and Harry Kim during the Picard era in a contest to see who ultimately got more pips. And yes, Paris has 3, who's aged much more than our Kim. The collars are different. I don't mind the collar, actually. Yeah. Again, good uniform recreation. Even understood the reverse black to yellow piping, which it did pretty good. Oh, we have one more 10 super chats at 5. One more to get to 10, and we'll do a bonus one. That'll do fun. Got 3 minutes left. One more 5, and that minute we'll get a bonus one going as well. 3 minutes. One more 5. Wonderful. Oh, and there we go. Maybe. Yes, we did it. That was loud, sorry. Excellent. Man, we have some fun here. Wow. 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 Ooh, fleet poor. What if Trekyardians merged into one official, just like 2 Vix from a really, really good idea. Right, what do you guys think of Picard? Picard, Kim. Yeah, Kim's quite interesting. It feels more like a naval outfit to me. So we found out in that timeline that actually happened. Kim only got up to Lieutenant. I wonder who the captain of the Rhode Island is then, yeah. Well, Fleetport is not here, so, you know, I'm trying my best. Try my best. Try my best. Yes. Paris. Yeah, Paris wins. Again, I'm pretty impressed with that. Pretty impressed with that. Yes. Yeah. Pretty impressed with that. And even the corridor's not bad. Really? It ain't bad. Great Kim. That's a really good Kim. I really like that. Alright, next is a rather... because they all vary, obviously, in success. I would call this pretty successful. Classic Fuel $5. Murph and Moopsie in battle to the death in a pit surrounded by a tribal audience. And you know what? Not quite Mirth that we know, but yeah. 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 That looks really good. Complete port. Oopsie. Oh, fleet pour. I'll keep that in mind. Not today, because it's already 11:30 at night. We're doing quite well, but yes, I'll keep that in mind. Because, hey, good to know. Good to know. Cutterfield, canonically the most adorable battle to death ever. Mark Lawrence, are you still here? Because that is totally for you. What do you think? You know what? That actually looks kind of menacing's the wrong word, right? But those tribbles don't look the most. I feel slightly, unnerved by them. Is that right to say? Don't know, but I do. I like them though. What do you guys think? I rather like it. Can we think about tribbles now? Dear me. Tribble. Should people sell tribbles? Yeah, but they're not as good though, are they? Let's have a look. Moopsie! Yes. I already told you it's canon! This is the most adorable battle to the death. I thought Murph would win though. Yes, Mark, what do you think? Murpsy versus Murph. Murphish. Murph Gen 3. Hail Cannon. Pretty great. I like that a lot. Create that in an animated as to not use perfect likenesses. That's weird, they're not like that, but okay. Yeah, I really like that. That's really good moopsie. Clone Trouble Hybrid, Dave, if you want, hey, I'd love to try it. Put in the prompt. Submit it, and let us know. Alright, next one. Very interesting. I'll introduce you guys what you think, because is it successful? Is it successful? Is the question. We asked. Yes. Fleetpool. What if Kirk and Spock got merged like Tuvix? Is this Cox or Spurk? Is this James S. Spurk? Maybe. Maybe. It's pretty good. I quite like it. Does that work? Hey, did it. Okay, great. Cool. That one worked. Super. I'll just change it slightly. Oh, okay. Can you create a Starfleet ship, but based on a Gundam? Very much high. Okay. What do we think? Is this the hybrid we've all looked for? Let's have a look. I don't see any Kirk in there. Well, the hair, a little bit. The uniform. I mean, you look at Tuvix. It's a different actor, right? He didn't look like either people. He had the makeup of each, so you've got the uniform and the hair of one kind of, and the ears the other. Maybe. Oh no, Dave, I'm not saying that. Even more adorable. Yeah, that's yep. You know, it kind of looks like a mix of Kirk, Spock, and McCoy. Ooh, yeah, a little bit. Maze, it's okay. Voyager man, Voyager uniform. That's for me is the crispest. Ooh, class frill. Also looks like Ethan Peck and the Strange World Kirk merged. Ooh, and actually, I wonder. It might have thought I meant what? Well, so it didn't think it was Bridge, but it might have thought I meant those. Probably not though. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Oh my god, that is a Gundam and a half. Jesus. Wow. Okay then. Well, okay then. Alright, classic for real. No, this one's the next one. So this was the bonus 10, thank you. So I asked it, and it said no. So I asked it again. For a shot of Samuel and Stuart, the Trekyards team, at a meetup with all their Trekyards fans in various sci-fi costumes. Can you put together? So that's us, and that's all of you. Take a look and see what you think. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that blonde. I am blue. I like his Nansen. Happy with that. In terms of costumes, we've got a Luke Skywalker, we've got a Tendi kind of, we've got Boothby maybe, we've got a Spock, we've got Kylo Ren kind of, we've got a Mandalorian cat kind of, Princess Leia kind of. Sure, well, all of you are in that picture with us having fun. And just 30 viewing, 39 likes. I'm sure a few of you have not clicked like. There's 30 of you here. So if not 40 likes we can get, people come in, they'll go out. One more like. 40. I summon thee. A 40th like. Should be that easy. I think it's that easy. I think though. Okay. Right, Mark, I have no idea what it means necessarily. So let's see what it does. Okay. All right. All right then. What do you guys think? Oh, yes, Dave. I do see you. Fleet port is the thing with the boat. Yep. That tracks. Classic is a stormtrooper guy. Sure. I like it. Anyone else see yourself there? Hey, 40 likes. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. All right, how's that? That's that one's still going, but we've got the next one. Creators. This is the ever wonderful, and as we are Packers makes us go. This is, I think, pretty successful, I will say. Once I let it zoom me around, I find them. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. What the hell was that? 5 more? A Gundam, but redesigned by Starfleet engineers. Ooh! Who's a fan of Gundam? And this, I'll let you guys be the judge. Is this a good Gundam? Because I do see the elements I'm looking for. Okay, Mark, we've got an image. There's an image that is got. Is that successful, Gundam? Is it, ladies and gentlemen? Is it? Because I mean, I recognize it, of course. I don't understand. I guess the arms and the cells and the source. Oh, the source could go back and be his shield on his back. What do you guys think? I'm not really a Gundam knowledgeable person. So you guys tell me. I mean, sure, okay. Last thing that happened, okay. Let me tell you a Gundam. Like, I'm no judge. I see a Gundam face. I see a Starfleet back. Is it not a Gundam? I mean, you tell me. You tell me. I feel like it is, right? Maybe. Let's have a look. I'm out, absolutely knackered. Right, that's fine, mates. Have a good one. It's 11:35, but I have had coffee to be with you all alive and well. Fleetport, I would. It's like a Frankenfleet and a Power Rangers Mechazoid. Yeah. Okay, I don't know these things. I have to judge. Oh, don't crash on me. It's more like a Starfleet ship in the Gundam style, but it works. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of cool. Weird, but cool. Alright, now for Mark's incredibly specific request. And again, I have very little knowledge of what you actually asked for. So, as requested, Inspector Sledgehammer, aka Actor David Roche, as a wartime Starfleet captain on the bridge of a latter-end TNG era ship while taking to an oversized phaser, talking to an oversized phaser in his hand. Who is David Roche? Do I know this man? Not a million miles away. He's too thin, but young him. We didn't specify what sort of age. Yeah, I mean, TNG Bridge, tick. You could tell it was him if you asked. Phaser, it's got some... Gosh, I know some of these details. Is it, I guess, the Picard phaser? Like, some detail, I guess. Inspector Sledgehammer. Okay. Yeah, oversized phaser. What do you think, Mark? Is that just... You know, is that just what we expected and thought? Let us know. What do you think? Not bad, not bad. It's just the fact that it kind of, you know... Yeah. The emitter has a loud knot on it, not a silencer perfect. Ah, okay. Yeah. I dig it. So I'm trying to do one bonus on fuel. I've got going. I think it'd be great if it actually starts promptly. So we've got a little bit of time. I'd love to get another 4 prompts. Would be really nice. Really, really nice. 4 5s, 2 10s would be absolutely wonderful to get us to a really good goal. Yeah. These lives for the week help us go. So this I gave a challenge, and it clearly kind of failed that, but that's okay. This, believe it or not, was me asking for a shot on the AXO-1, a what if Captain T'Pol was a human. And First Officer Archer was a Vulcan. How successful is that? I don't know. Apart from not very. But as always, the uniforms... kind of interesting. It is kind of bacular, I'll give him that. It has captured some bacularisms. Come on, you going? Hopefully that works now. We've got to keep it thinking. They do take a few seconds to do. Yeah, is that anything like, you know, T'Pol and Archer now reversed? Still pretty cool. Still not like me. Why are you not working? I can trigger it. Here I'm trying a fancy bonus one. And it doesn't quite work. Come on, you. Okay, hope that works. It said no twice. Here I am trying to. It's almost like you're chatting. It's almost like you're chatting with like a stubborn child, but like trying to get it to work. Come on, you can do it. Another one I asked before you guys. Now you should be able to get this, but what have I asked for here? It's a what if, right? It's a crossover. What have I asked for here? Because I think rather cool. Points for whoever gets it right. And we've got 2 more from Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. $10 is amazing. Thank you. That got us near our goal in Fleet Borg. Got us past our goal. $2, but yeah, pass. Thank you so much, Anthony. Ooh. Okay, Anthony, that's a really interesting suggestion. Oh, I can't believe I didn't break it with one bloody. It'd be such a fun one if it worked. Come on. Station with star ships. It's hard road making the noise over here. Come on, you. I just want to see some images. But yeah, what did I ask for in this one? Let's see what you guys think. Stranger Worlds meets Battle 5. TOS meets Firefly. Stranger Worlds meets Cowboy Bebop. Red Dwarf. TOS meets Space Battleship Yamato. Fleet Borg, I don't know very much. Yes. And Trek Mad. Haha, good. Thank you guys. Yeah, this is, of course, those that know, this is create a crossover with Star Trek TOS and Red Dwarf in an anime style. And you know, a really rather great Kirk and Spock in anime stills. Dramatic Lister and Rimmer, of course, in the front. Neither perfect, but both close enough to know. And a rather fun Cat and Crichton in the back. I like that. Pretty happy with that. Showing you can have us do animated styles. Animated styles. I like that. Alright, next is the $10 one. This is when it becomes kind of tricky to be specific. But you know what? Specificity can ruin creativity. Because look at that. Deep Space Nine ships docked. Oh, that didn't do a thing. Oh, it said no. Okay, one moment. And it should just work. Try it again. Let's see if it works again. Oh. Alright. So yeah. Deep Space Nine, steampunk. Did it get things docked to the pylons? No. Oh, okay. Okay. So previous prompt, right? I tried to get to give me a C-3PO in Wrath of Khan uniform. It did not do that. It failed twice. However, it included in this image for some reason. So there is a steampunk C-3PO in a steampunk Wrath of Khan uniform. Right? Pretty cool. And DS9. It was DS9. I like the puns a lot, actually. The torches are pretty cool. I mean, it's weird, but given it's not actually designing anything, yeah, it's artistic, right? Artistic. And you know what? Steampunk, pretty fun thing. All right, let me do another one. Okay, so can you create of a image of a still from a episode of a live Star Trek using this prompt. All right. I like it. Let's see if that's working. Somewhat. Let's get the next one. Oh. Oh shit! Well, that's dark. Wow, that's an interesting picture. That is a real interesting. Okay, nice. Next one is in, and we have Fleetport, a cetacean male Borg drone examining a sensor readout. The bridge of the bridge of an Excelsior class starship before assimilating it. Not quite what we asked for. Pretty interesting results though. And I will make it brighter on the other screen. Interesting. Maybe a bit of brightening. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Pretty cool. What do you guys think? I love how it does. It's what a subtle thing it does, but it does kind of remember certain things. So the corridor is somewhat similar to previous iterations, somewhat, but it even designed a ship inside it. Not a good ship, but a ship. Yeah, it's different. Oh, okay, trying to talk it through. Give it some specifics. Is that going to work? Maybe. Is the drone? I would not want to run. Yeah, no, this is not a. Gogson, maybe. I mean, it does remember things. It is quite steampunky. Yeah, very possibly. Yeah, very possibly. But that's sort of interesting. Hey, at least there's no C-3PO. That's a really cool, rather devastating cat, though. I would not want to face... this is words I'm saying. I would not want to face that cat. Yep. Yes, I am saying that. Deary me. Deary me. No, it's pretty cool. Oh, okay. Well, if classic. It's changed. Well, it's done something that you like. It's not quite kept the look or ethnicity of the people, but you know what? It is interesting. So, just oof, I have to. Mariner Beckett and Cassie Knox in a super sexy anime style. Right. I gave it most of those instructions, and we came out with this. Thoughts. And once again, remembering who who it pulled from. That's the original, of course. And this was the live action. So our three iterations. Would you serve with them the anime? Yeah. Yeah. You've done it again. ChatGPT, you've done it again. Let's have a look. I have an idea. I have an idea. Is it a good idea? I don't know. Let's assume not, because that's more fun. Right, it's going to ask me a sub-question, I just know it. Oh, maybe? Okay. Holy contours, those chicks are... Yep. Noxavoom. Well, it got the... It did get some AI stuff, yeah. You definitely put in transfer order stuff. Yeah, I mean, you know, she looks charming. Skin tight looking uniforms. What do we think of Mariner? I guess the right's Mariner if in keeping. Mariner's black, grey, red, black. I mean, conceptually it's interesting. I hate the badges are so high, but that's just a thing they do. Yeah. I can tell which one's Mariner because of the hair. The red ponytail. Yeah. Yeah, I think you'd all be in the brig with these lovely ladies, wouldn't you? Right, so one more idea going. I mean, I'd love to see one more idea. A fun one before we end out, because that was a full 2 hours, and it's only been going because you guys have put in support. So thank you, everyone. Really makes a huge difference, obviously. It is about to be midnight in the UK. So this is late I normally go, but I could just a little bit later and scoot later because I got in an hour before I started, etc. from Kent. So one will be fun to end on, a cool one. Yes, it worked. Yes, excellent. Mostly. Alright, one more cool last one to end on would be great, guys. I'd love to have something kind of fun to end on. Serious fun, though, right? So I threw in this classic image that we all know and love of the Tunge class. Tunge cast. Oh, classic image. Is it classic or is it for real? I don't know. And you know what? I said make anime. And that is what we have. Now, why the hell on the two Beverleys? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Who is that guy on the mid left? Don't know. But yeah, Troy. It did inform some. Beverly's are both in wrong uniform. It's like Beverly and her daughter, kind of. Worf. Pretty good. I like Joy's visor. Guinan, not at all like Guinan face structure-wise, but a good-looking anime guy, anime person. Riker, sterner. Enterprise D, kind of got it. Like, it pretty much knew. Yeah, it's put data. If it's data, he's in the bottom. He's not bit. I don't know. Yeah, Fleet Boy was. We did lots of things. Out of bound was a big, busy trip. I was away since Saturday afternoon. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I have an idea. Can you turn that last picture into... Ooh. So, again, double bonus. Because you guys have been so amazing. What if I tell... Alright. What if I tell it to... put them back into live action, right? How will interpret that? I don't even know. Let's find out. Because it's just a fun concept, you know, of like reverse engineering. Reverse engineering it back into the back into itself, you know. Interested by that. It's still thinking. Oh, you're classic. It's classic. For ending, let's end properly. Cad and Foley and Commander Cockins in anime style, standing on this face, also on the front. Ooh, okay. Okay, I will find a picture of the Foley. Now, this is interesting. So I told it... Ah, yeah, okay. So, ignore the real shot, okay? I asked the software to turn the anime image into live action. Now, it probably remembered the TNG one, of course, as well. But if you look at the hair of Troy, especially, it kind of got the vibe of the anime back. So that's it back into anime. Obviously, Data's doing its own unique thing, but that's really interesting. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm going to use a shot of the Foley for reference, because that will significantly improve its ability to do it. So let's just find that while I... let's see, it's in anniversary images. Foley. Oh, that needs to be lit though, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh. Okay. But damn, let's put that in. Oh, okay. Fleet power is okay, fleet power. That is a good specific. So if they want to load in. Does take a moment. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's okay. Okay, ChatGPT, weird. Okay, can you eat a first shirt cost image? For the TNG cast picture above. Okay, that one's going in now. Okay. Yes, Fleetwood does not know about. Well, you could tell it he hates Marina or dislikes Marina, and it would remember on this specific thing. Right, so we asked, and I did put in a shot of the Foley, and he got registry, but classic. Colonel Foley and Commander Goggins in anime style, standing on the user's Foley saucer in front of the bridge module. Well, it does know Foley likes to have a weapon holster, which is fair. It has good classes. I'm in a weird costume. I look kind of heroic, I guess. I mean, it's not us, right? Right? What do we all think? What do we all think? I always give him credit. The anime style's on point. It definitely captured something special. Even if it's not necessarily what was asked for. But I mean, yeah, just, again, compared to just a little bit ago, right? Young Captain Strip Foley. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a young Stuart. Right, let's see. Okay. Once again, Castle DS9, Season 6, first contact uniform. Including Jadzia, Drax, Dax, and Martok, and Rom is Bajoran uniform in this anime style. You ready? Badam! Oh, and again, ask specifically. Badam! There you go. The Castle DS9 in Season 6 TNG uniform in anime style. Wow. Who is the one on the top right? Who is that cast member? Yeah. Okay, get a stupid, stupid request just then. We'll see what happens. If I say no. What do you guys think? What? I mean, Cisco and Nog, pretty great. Odo, pretty great. Dax, pretty good. Worf is interesting. O'Brien, I mean, got his hair. I mean, I can see Bashir. I'm not sure the right is. Who is the one on the right? But, I mean, I'd watch a Trek anime with these people. Oh, what? I guess he's I guess he's Martok. Okay, yeah, I get it. I thought he said Martok. Yeah, I guess Rom is hard to tell from that. Garrick, maybe? I mean, I'd watch that anime, right? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? I would. I got one more joke one on its way. And you can tell me what you guys think at the end. Huzzah, huzzah. And what a funny old thing we do. Us fine folks. But you know what? It makes us go. Yeah, no, Kira. Oh yeah, Odo's in a Bajoran Starfleet. Double funny. I'm kind of surprised I did this. I'm impressed actually. I asked, can you make a live action crossover picture with the following? 1. Doctor Who, Doctor Actor. 1. Star Trek TNG actor. 1. Stargate actor. 1. Firefly actor. And 1. Marvel actor. And you know what? Didn't say uniform. Didn't say who's who. Really good Malcolm Reynolds. Nathan Fillion. That's a really, really solid. David Tennant's fine. You know how it is. Patrick Stewart, fine. Good uniform. Jack O'Neill, pretty. I mean, yeah. Nathan Fillion though. And hey. The Hulk, you know what? I'm gonna be double annoying, so I'm interested. Do the same image again, but use different actors from each universe. Keep in the correct costumes. Same image, different face. Oh, I just love that. It just makes you so happy as a fan to see, you know, people come together. You know? And the fact they can compose that, they're all lit about the same. They're all kind of in sort of character for smiling. And boy, you know, if you're on a phone or from a monitor, right? Go further away and squint. Yeah. Looks like them. Looks like them. But again, Nathan Fillion, really good Fillion. That is a properly close. It says easily 9 out of 10. Okay, last go. That was very successful. Last go. And we'll call it quits for today. As it is now past midnight. With all you fine people. Do you find fine people? Is it gonna do it? Is it gonna do it? Is it gonna do it? Oh! Sometimes you can confuse it with things. That's so funny. He got the first one, And it just did it, right? And I said to a second one, it's like, nope, copyright. Well, why you let me do the first one then? Nope, can do it. You dick. Can you create a goodbye image for our live stream? Have a doctor actor with a sign in a famous plaque. I've seen a famous picture dropping. Scene from that is a very silly prompt. Mark Lawrence. Nathan's not been in Marvel? I don't. Only Patrick has. Tennant's been in. No, Marvel. Yeah. Jessica Jones. Who's Nathan Fillion? He's in the new DC. Don't think O'Neill has. Yeah. But yeah, great answers. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So I feel like you do break it if you do too much. I don't know why I said nothing. Yeah, there you go. I'll do my favorite one from the favorite one from this live. I would say, as I am looking through the ones we did. I mean, that's pretty great to create 3 likenesses of people. That's pretty cool. That was a success. I think probably the winner of the live for me has got to be the Moopsy Battle one, because that's pretty spot on. Yeah. Cool, eh? Alright. Yeah, Fleetport. Yeah, got some mic. Yeah, I mean, hey guys, screen cap it, send it to tweet them, etc. Alright, well, let's see what happens rest of the week, guys. Live is important, as you all know, so whatnot. Thanks for having fun. I mean, boy, creativity is up and, you know, is there when you suggest it. And you never know what you're going to find, right? So thanks, everyone. Thanks for the 43 likes. See you guys soonish for the Trekyards live for the Star Trek 3, because we've got to do it this month. I missed it last month by a little bit of time. Yeah, have a great rest of your evening, guys. It is now the 8th, past midnight, very tired, but did this for all of you guys. And thanks for joining us, all you crazy cats. Yeah, see you next time. Until then, he is... Oh. It's just me. How dare. Me, tired Commander Kongs, and I guess Kirk and Khan over there. Thanks, guys.